What's going on, guys? If you're watching this video, select PlayStation 5 accessories are now available for purchase. That's right, if you want to go ahead and get your hands on some accessories for the PlayStation 5 a little bit early, you can tackle them right now. And of course, I'm talking about the official PlayStation 5 headset, the PlayStation 5 HD camera, the PlayStation 5 media remote, and of course, the PS5 DualSense controller. Now, all these accessories, they're available for purchase right now. If you go to your local retailer, you can go ahead and pick them up. Most retailers had them available for pre-order if you wanted to go ahead and guarantee your purchase. But if you haven't, you can now go right in the store and pick one up for yourself. So yeah, that's every single accessory except for the charging station. It looks like you can't get your hands on the charging station until November 7th, just a few days before the PlayStation 5 launch. Not quite sure why they waited a little longer to release this one, but it's all good. At least we'll go ahead and we'll get our hands on it before the PlayStation 5 console is officially released. Now let's go ahead and talk about these accessories for a minute, shall we? So when it comes to the PlayStation 5 media remote, you're going to be able to turn your favorite entertainment content with this remote control. As you can see here, it has dedicated streaming buttons for Netflix, Disney Plus, as well as YouTube and Spotify. A dedicated PlayStation button to turn on the system, a microphone button, which means it does have an integrated speaker dedicated to the PlayStation 5 for voice control. Fast forward, rewind, volume buttons, the whole nine. Seems a bit overkill if you're like me, you have plenty of tech in the house. That means you have plenty of remotes in your house, but I'm still probably gonna end up picking it up anyway. Moving on to the next accessory, of course, we have the PlayStation 5 HD camera. And it's important to note here, if you guys have a PlayStation VR, you won't be able to use this camera for your PlayStation VR. Apparently, this camera is not compatible with PlayStation VR, so keep this in mind. Now, you're gonna be able to stream your gaming sessions with this camera. Of course, it has a built-in microphone, as well as plug and play operation, which makes things really quick and easy for a hassle-free setup. So the cool thing about this camera is the fact that PlayStation was boasting that any kind of background that you have behind you, it's gonna be able to blur that out for you and focus on just you yourself. So if you're a streamer out there, this might be something that you go ahead and use as an accessory with your PlayStation 5 console. Up next, of course, we have the PlayStation Pulse 3D wireless headset. Now, this headset is actually compatible with the PS4 and the PS5. It's $99.99, it's a brute, it's a beast, and it's got pretty much everything you need for wireless multiplayer gaming. This headset has been specifically tuned to deliver 3D audio, made possible only by the PlayStation 5 console. You can see it looks super comfortable, the ear cuffs look super cushiony, and the headband itself looks like it's pretty ergonomic, which means it should be pretty comfortable around your head. This is especially important for on-ear headphones. There's two built-in microphones, which means your friends are going to be able to hear you loud and clear whenever you're screaming playing Call of Duty. Easy access controls and simple connectivity with a 3.5mm jack. Plug right into your DualSense controller with no effort. Now, I have a headset that I've been using, shamefully, that's from way back with the Wii U. I got it for a review whenever I was working with Mammoth Gamers back in the day, and this headset, it's just kind of okay. It's got the microphone coming out of the side. I mean, it's pretty good, it's not bad, but it's starting to show its age. I'm super excited to get my hands on this wireless headset for the PlayStation 5 and up my game a little bit. And now finally, the most important accessory that's now available, the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. Haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, that's what it's all about. From media unboxings earlier on this week, everyone is saying that this controller is what next gen is all about. With the haptic controller, that feedback, you're gonna be able to physically, responsibly feel feedback in your in-game actions with dual actuators, which actually will go ahead and replace the traditional rumble motors that we're used to having in the DualShock controllers. You're gonna be able to feel recoil whenever you're firing off that AK-47 in Call of Duty. You're gonna feel it jam whenever you try to reload, as well as whenever you're driving in Gran Turismo. Whenever you drive over those rumble strips, they're gonna feel more realistic than they ever have before. The adaptive triggers, I talked about it earlier on, the resistance of the bow itself while pulling back on the arrow, you're gonna really feel it with these adaptive triggers. The share button has now become the create button, a whole new design, built-in battery utilizing USB-C. This is the DualSense controller. You're definitely going to want to go ahead and pick yourself up a second DualSense controller, even if you're a solo gamer like me. I tell you what, you're getting to the climax, the main plot of a game, and then your battery dies and the game just pauses. There's nothing worse. You definitely want to always have a controller charging up on standby, available and ready to go. And speaking of charging, the final accessory, the PlayStation 5 charging station. Again, won't be available until November 7th, but makes things super simple. You just clip that DualSense controller right into the docking station. USB-C type charging, gonna be a lot faster than it has been ever before. Just dock it in and you'll be ready to go in just a few hours. So there you go. That's the PlayStation 5 accessories. Again, most are available now. If you want to go ahead and pick them up, go ahead. You can probably place your orders for in-store pickup, or you can just go ahead and head into the store and pick it up once it opens here later on this morning. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe for more, as I'm pushing videos out like this quite often. Additionally, if you want to go ahead and get notified for whenever a new video gets published, be sure to click on the bell. I'm A to the P. Albert Perkins, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, and as always, peace.